Dragon Quartet, Book 1, The Yellow Dragon, 7. The egg wasn't bumpy. Parts of it looked more delicate and squishy than the pool at Rin's feet. But there were these raised patterns, tiny, almost spot-like. But they didn't look like any spots she had ever seen before. They were ovals, with lines split through their middles. One up, one down. Across? An oval, and in the middle, a cross. It gave the egg's tougher ridges the impression of cracking open. But when Rin peered closer to the gooey, sparkly, yellowy pieces, she knew it was fine. It wasn't cracking open at all. Another tremble and another scratchy noise. Rin couldn't tell if it was shy anymore. Maybe it worked hard to make that noise, but that was as loud as it could be. The cuirassier's wail abruptly stopped outside, and Rin thought she might be in real trouble. She lived with Loresteline of the Tulips, but maybe as punishment for trespassing without permission, she'd have to stay with Loresteline of the Daisies. Rin didn't like making potions, and the daisy fields always made her sneeze. She much preferred her broom in the mess hall. She much preferred the tiny buds of tulips that were growing back after a dragon storm had sizzled all the old ones to dust. Rin didn't want to be covered in herbs. She would have to stay down here until all the people up there left. The lighthouse keeper had told her it was only one night that he didn't shine the lights. Rin could stay put for one night. Another quiver, but this one was louder. Rin startled, and before she knew it, she'd shushed the egg. "No peep! They'll come!" The egg didn't listen, and the glowy parts started funneling. It was so sparkly, it was hard to tell what was happening, but none of the other eggs nearby were moving at all. Most of them looked as if nothing was inside them. None were glowing. None were twitching. It was just this one, and it was about to fall off its ledge. The next noise it made was even more of a surprise, and with a gasp, Rin recognized it. She'd heard it before. A violin. Rin cocked her head, trying to work out how a violin could fit inside something that tiny and round, when a ruckus above sent a cascade of objects falling for her head. She squeaked in surprise, crashing back to her knees. Her head ended up underwater again as she protected the back of it from more eggs. More eggs were falling from the sky. Well, but these ones didn't come from a cloud. Was someone throwing eggs at her? How rude! Rin heard a single note, like that of a creaky violin, and she opened her eyes underwater to see the glowing yellow egg had finally fallen from all the bustle. It landed right beside her, tipping its pointier top down in a gentle bob. It began to float away, but it keened, a sharp twang that stabbed a fork at Rin's brain. With one hand, she reached out to stop the thing. Maybe it was scared of the water. When her fingers brushed up against it, something miraculous occurred. A heat that was both warm and cozy pulsed beneath her skin, and one of the weird, hard-shelled spots burst, shooting a searing light straight up to the ceiling. Rin's stomach sank. Not only was it making noise, but now anybody could see its light. It was just as noticeable as the lamp in the lantern room, a beacon calling all attention this way.